Welcome back to Living 808. Now, it's important for all of us to have insurance, but for some, it feels a little bit out of reach and a little too late. But it's not. Martha Clopin of Get to Insurance joins us today to share how we can all sign up. Aloha, Martha.
Aloha, Kelly. Thank you so much for having me back.
Of course. Always happy to have you back because you always share such great information, and I know a lot of people get a lot from it. So it's not too late, right? Can individuals and families still sign up for different health insurance plans?
Exactly, Kelly. And I get a lot of calls from people who sometimes people have to move back to island to take care of aging relatives, and they don't have insurance. So they think, oh, I'll just go without. But there are many options available to them, and some of them are affordable. So I like talking about people who might find themselves without insurance that need it. So people who are relocating here from the mainland, students, age off of their parents' insurance at age 26, what do you do? So I love that there's a lot of different scenarios. A lot of people are so accustomed to having insurance through their employer. Right?
Or their parents.
Or parents. But what happens if the job goes away? Right. A lot of people do Uber. I just ordered some Uber last night. This wonderful woman came by and dropped it off. So a lot of folks are in need of insurance, but they don't know, when is my open enrollment period? Well, it all depends. If you don't have insurance, then you need to find out that there may be times that you can apply outside of the normal open enrollment periods.
Okay, good to know. So if someone wants to find that out, what is the one place to start the entire process?
Well, you know, there's a lot of different places you can start, but I have people call me. They can call me. But if you're Medicare age, you should contact Social Security, the Social Security Administration. They can help you out. And then healthcare.gov is the affordable coverage when you lose employer coverage. So those are places that you can go to find out information.
Okay, good to know. And I think a lot of people don't realize too, like you sign up at one point and then the plan or the coverage starts at another point. So if you apply and are accepted, when does the plan actually start?
Right, exactly. So it all depends on when you complete the application. So some people, you know, maybe they're relocating and they'll think, oh, I'll take care of insurance later. But as soon as you know you're moving, you should start getting information because you want to make sure, like for example, if you apply the last day of the month, it may start the following month, but if you wait, you might miss out. So it's important. There are different enrollment periods depending upon your situation. That's why I think people really need to talk to somebody to understand how these rules work, because most people, insurance is not something you think about. You don't go shopping for insurance. Like you said, you get it through an employer or it just comes with the parents.
Yeah, exactly. and you talk about different plans. What are some of the plans that you can choose from? Because it seems like there might be a lot.
Well, you know, it's funny. If you are over 65, then you have all these Medicare options you might want to look at. But if you're under 65 and you use the healthcare.gov Affordable Care Act plans, used to be known as Obamacare, there's some, those plans are based on your income. So the only options are HMSA and Kaiser, but those are two fantastic options for people here locally.
Definitely. Okay, so, and we're looking at some really great pictures. Who's this with you?
Oh, that's Dina Hollyfield from Salem Media, because I do the radio show over there for a long time. And these are my friends I went up to Vegas with a few years ago.
Oh, so we're just looking at some highlights of you. I love it.
I just love the class of '69. They have they've made me beautiful.
Oh my God.
Just hang out with that crew and you look like 10 years younger.
Oh my goodness, I love it. Speaking of, yes, you are beautiful.
Oh,
we always talk about, and I won't say it now for you or me, but we always talk about our age, and I'm like, girl, please. She looks like she's in her 30s.
Oh, right. Yes, thank you.
But getting back to it, I mean, you know, for those who do want to get started, I know obviously reaching out to you is a great step, but what's the process? How can people sign up? Where do we go to find more info?
Right. Well, there's healthcare.gov. You start at that website and you can put in some basic details and you'll get an idea of what options are available and what the cost might be. I had a person who called last week because he saw the show last month, and he said, Martha, I found out that this $1,600 for Cobra is going to be $165. I have one question. Is that for just me or me and my spouse? I said, it's for both of you.
Awesome.
And he was just blown away. So he said, please, please tell the station that I saved $1,500. And there's no charge for it. This is healthcare.gov. It's a government-sponsored program. I just think that private, you know, people like me, you know, I have a business, but also I think the government, we have to be part partners, and we have to explain to people how to use these websites and how to access this information. So I think we need to have a public, a private partnership. Don't be afraid, oh, somebody has a business. I'm a business owner who loves giving community service and helping every single person that I pass by and everybody in between, because if we don't start helping the people in our community, then we won't have a community. So I'm here to help anybody who is uninsured. You don't need to be. I will find a program that works for you to get you insured.
Love
so
that.
I want my entire community to have health insurance.
Yes, and I know you just shared, of course, the government website, but you can also head to gettoinsurance.com for more information. Thanks so much, Martha, for joining us today.
You're welcome.
As always.
Thank you so much.
All right, coming up next.